For over 2,500 years, Buddhist monks have lived lives of simplicity, mindfulness, and deep inner peace. In a world where emotions often feel like storms, fierce and unpredictable, monks have found ways to remain steady, like mountains that do not move even when winds roar around them. Many people believe that monks are somehow different from ordinary people, that perhaps they do not feel pain, anger, or sadness. But the truth is, monks are human, just like you and me. They experience joy, but also grief. They know peace, but they have also faced storms of the heart. The difference lies in how they respond to these emotional storms. Through daily practice, in meditation, mindful living, and reflection, they have trained their hearts and minds to remain steady and compassionate, even in the midst of difficulty. Today, I will share with you 5 timeless Buddhist secrets for emotional well-being, practices that monks use every day. These are not mysterious, nor are they reserved for those living in monasteries. They are simple, practical, and available to anyone, anywhere, in any stage of life. Before we begin, I invite you to take a slow, deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to relax, and your mind to arrive fully in this moment. The first secret is mindful breathing, known in Pali as Anapanasati, the mindfulness of in-breath and out-breath. To a monk, the breath is more than just air entering and leaving the body. It is a doorway to the present moment. It is an anchor that keeps the mind from drifting into the past or racing toward the future. Every morning, before the sun has risen, monks sit quietly, often under a tree or in the meditation hall. They straighten their posture, close their eyes gently, and bring full attention to their breathing. The breath comes in, they know it is coming in. The breath goes out, they know it is going out. If a thought arises, they notice it without judgment and return to the breath. This simple act trains the mind to stay steady, calm, and aware. Why is mindful breathing so powerful? Because most of our emotional suffering comes from being lost in thoughts, regrets of the past, worries of the future, endless mental chatter. But when you focus on the breath, you come back to now, where life actually happens. The Buddha said, "Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my mind." With just a few minutes of mindful breathing every day, you begin to feel a spaciousness in your mind. You realize that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the witness, and in that awareness, peace naturally appears. The second secret is loving kindness meditation, known in Pali as Metta. Loving kindness is more than just feeling friendly toward someone. It is a deliberate practice of opening the heart, wishing for the happiness of all beings without exception. A monk will sit quietly and begin by generating feelings of kindness toward himself, not out of selfishness, but because you cannot give to others what you do not have. He may silently repeat, "May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I live with ease." Then he extends his wish outward to his loved ones, to friends, to strangers, to people he may have conflicts with, and finally to all beings everywhere. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings live with ease. The Buddha taught that hatred never ceases by hatred, but only by love. When monks practice loving kindness daily, anger softens, grudges dissolve, and the heart becomes light. For ordinary people, this practice can transform relationships. Imagine someone who has wronged you. Instead of replaying the hurt in your mind, you send them thoughts of kindness. This does not mean you approve of their actions. It means you choose not to let their actions poison your own heart. Loving kindness is like the sun. It shines on everyone, regardless of whether they deserve it in our eyes. And in the warmth of that light, your own emotional well-being grows stronger. The third secret is letting go of attachment, called Visagga in Pali. Attachment is a habit of holding on to people, possessions, outcomes, and even to our own opinions. The Buddha taught that clinging is one of the main causes of suffering. Monks practice letting go not by pushing life away, but by loosening their grip on it. They enjoy things without becoming enslaved by them. Think about holding a handful of sand. If you squeeze tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, it stays in your hand. Letting go is not losing. It is freeing yourself from the constant fear of loss. When monks let go of attachment, they discover a lightness of being, a mind that can adapt to change without breaking. For you, letting go might mean releasing the need to control how others behave, accepting that change is part life, or forgiving someone instead of carrying the weight of resentment. The Buddha said, in the end, these things too will pass away. When you live with this truth, you stop fighting reality and start flowing with it. The fourth secret is understanding impermanence, known in Pali as anicca. Impermanence means that everything, every thought, every feeling, every moment is constantly changing. Nothing stays the same. At first, this can sound frightening. We may want to hold on to the good moments and push away the bad ones. But monks learn to see impermanence as a teacher. When you deeply understand impermanence, you stop clinging to pleasant experiences, knowing they will pass. You also stop resisting unpleasant experiences, knowing they will pass too. Imagine you are watching clouds in the sky. Some are light and beautiful. Others are dark and heavy, but none of them stay forever. Emotions are the same. They pass through the sky of the mind. When sadness comes, a monk does not try to run away from it. He observes it gently, knowing it is only visiting. When joy comes, he enjoys it fully, knowing it too will move on. The Buddha said, all conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. Living with the awareness of impermanence brings emotional freedom. You stop being a prisoner of your highs and lows, and instead, you become a witness to the beautiful flow of life. The fifth secret is compassionate service, called karuna in Pali. Monks know that one of the greatest joys in life is to help others. This does not mean fixing all of their problems. It means being present, listening, and acting with a heart of care. When monks serve others, they do so without expecting anything in return. This frees them from disappointment and keeps their hearts open. Compassion is not pity. It is the understanding that we all suffer in some way, and we can walk together with kindness. The Buddha said, if you light a lamp for someone, it will also brighten your own path. Serving others from compassion brings deep emotional well-being. It reminds you that you are part of a larger whole, and your life has meaning beyond your own story. These 5 secrets, mindful breathing, loving kindness, letting go, understanding impermanence, and compassionate service, are not magic. They are practices. And like seeds, they grow when you tend to them daily. You do not need to become a monk to live with emotional well-being. You could begin here, now, with one mindful breath, one act of kindness, one moment of letting go. As the Buddha said, better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Thank you for walking this journey with me today. May you breathe with awareness, love without limits, let go without fear, accept change with grace, and serve with compassion. May you be happy. May you be free. May you be at peace.